can you talk a little bit more about building that network when you are in a situation where you feel like you want to do something new, but you're completely stuck in a bubble? Potentially.
For me, it was not easy because it's exactly the story that you shared. Like, you're crazy. It's like when I was telling my family back in Brazil, like they thought I need an intervention. What are you gonna do? Because literally like the year before I got divorced as well, like just to make the things like a little bit worse. So maybe she's going to be cuckoo, but maybe I was, but thank God I did. But I also think in the age that we live, like there is like books that can be our tribes. They're like podcasts that can like inspire us. There are like readings, there are events like this. And everywhere I would go, everything that I would listen, I would like stuck things in my flat. And I would have like a constant reminder. So every time that someone would come and bring worry into what I was doing, especially my mother, I would say, Mom, if you want to help me, just pray. Just light a candle, pray, but please, don't. And I know they do out of love, right? They do out of like good intentions, but it doesn't help. So even if you cannot like find a physical friend, a physical person, take advantage of like the library of knowledge that is out there. And have like the post-its, have like on your phone, listen to the podcast because that really helps.
Yeah. So people on the immersion of it. Yeah, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, I think that's really helpful. I'm going to definitely try that. Mine was also my mum. I think just watch out because you're always going to have like a camp around you that will say no, and I think that's so true. Then it'll be like, I actually thought in hindsight, I wish I'd done it sooner, and then I looked at why. Because listening to like the closest people around you, and some of them were really empowering, but it only takes someone like you've known the longest to be like, that is a really bad idea, don't do it. But in terms of tangibly what I was doing alongside all of those pieces of feedback, was I actually just put in the topic of sustainable fashion into Eventbrite. I went to every single event that I could find. Now that I've left that, and now let the team go to those events, and now I put into Eventbrite, what do investors want? Investor events, how to find investors. Literally, I'm very visual and I'm very, I just like in-person interaction. So I just found just getting out there and absorbing the topics of what it was that I was interested in really helped me also understand my own development for product market fit, and just spending that time, and you can do that with someone else's salary, in the meantime of just understanding that knowledge centre of where you might want to fit in a new world, which I really, really enjoy. I still do that now.
I think just another thing, I don't know where everybody works, but somebody said to me, we're in PwC like a lemon. And I know that sounds bad, and they're one of my biggest clients today, but when I was there, I hooked up with the PwC Entrepreneur Network, whateverpreneur network, and got involved with the startup scene at PwC. Like, I went on the intranet, or whatever company it is, and surprisingly, they might offer, I don't know if it's a bank, they might offer loans to startups. Just getting around that, so my internal day job as well, I tried to shift it a bit more to being around that. Yeah.